11 News starts with breaking news.
Yes, good afternoon. Breaking right now, Governor Tom Wolf just held a press conference, and the focus was on expanded testing, but he ended with a bit of a twist.
Yeah, when asked about high school sports and fans in the stands, Wolf took it a step further than he did earlier this week, and you saw it as it was breaking here on Channel 11.
Anytime we get together for any reason, that's a problem because it makes it easier for that virus to spread. So the guidance from us, recommendation is that we don't do any sports until January 1st.
You heard it there. The governor now recommending no sports until January. On Monday, he made an informal announcement saying if a district is planning on remote learning instead of in-person in class, they should not necessarily be playing in-person sports. He has not made any official declarations on this, and we are working to clarify the governor's statement.
Meantime, Governor Wolf started the news conference by highlighting the state's efforts to expand testing for COVID-19. During the first wave in April, statewide testing capacity was limited to under 8,000 tests per day. Pennsylvania is now averaging more than 22,000 test results per day, and it's teaming up with Walmart to expand testing in rural areas.
There is no out-of-pocket cost for those individuals being tested. The state is assuming the financial cost for the testing efforts. And with PA specifically, we are working with our lab partners at Quest Diagnostics.
Walmart says it has a turnaround time of about 7 days for test results. We have a list of all the testing sites available on WPXI.com and the WPXI streaming apps. And the Allegheny County Health Department is just out with its case update.
It says it's learned of 100 new cases since yesterday. The test results go all the way back to July 10th. The youngest patient just 8 months old. The department also received reports of 12 new hospitalizations and 3 additional deaths dating back to July 30th.
And now to more breaking news. More than 100 local bars and restaurants are protesting Governor Tom Wolf. They are drafting a letter demanding that he ease up on the restrictions they say are just killing their businesses. Channel 11's Jillian Hartman explains the changes this group wants to see.
Well, what we saw here this morning were dozens of desperate restaurant and bar owners, many clinging on to their livelihoods and some closing down their family businesses that have been around for decades. The purpose of today's meeting is to get the attention of Governor Wolf and try to loosen some of the restrictions. Now, a few hours ago, more than 150 people, including restaurant and bar owners, came together outside Al's Cafe here in Bethel Park. At their last meeting on July 20th, they created an association called the Southwest PA Restaurant and Tavern Association. Today, that association is drafting a letter and sending it to the governor, asking him to lift some restrictions, and they are requesting a one-on-one conversation with the governor to discuss reasonable measures. Now, here's what the association is asking the governor: to take away the 25% capacity restriction. Instead, just enforce a 6-foot rule to allow more customers inside, while still following other safety guidelines. Also, they want direct bar service back open so people can drink at the bar. And lastly, allow alcohol to be served without a meal. The association believes these are reasonable measures to preserve the public health and allow businesses to stay afloat.
I think we're just trying to get to the governor and just tell him there's ways that we can open up and be successful. You know, it's been long enough to where we've been closed and have lost too much, and it's time for them to start working, you know, to help us get back open.
Owners tell me this is do or die now. I also spoke with the owner here at Al's Cafe. He's also the president of the association. He tells me they want an answer from the governor by August 14th. If not, what will owners do next? I'm putting that story together for tonight at 5. I'm Jillian Hartman, Channel 11 News.
And more details. The head of the Allegheny County Health Department said yesterday that COVID-19 cases tied to bars and restaurants are actually down 50%. That includes people working at and dining at these businesses, but also stressed we need to be safe when out with our friends and family.
The last surviving store at Century 3 Mall is shutting down. JCPenney says it's closing the West Mifflin location. The mall, as you know, has been struggling for years, and the pandemic just added to the problems. Channel 11's Mike Holden found out what's next for the workers and shoppers.
It is arguably the final blow for Century 3 Mall. Their last standing store is officially closing down, leaving shoppers and Penney's workers wondering what will happen next. JCPenney has officially added the West Mifflin store to its list of 150-plus locations that they plan to close. A spokesperson confirmed to Channel 11 the Century 3 spot will shut down for good sometime in late October. Liquidation sales start next Friday, and returns will no longer be accepted there. The once beloved mall has been plagued with issues and actually closed last year. Code enforcement said Century 3 Mall was unsafe, and crews were planning to demolish it in the near future but keep Penney's open. The Penney's locations in Pittsburgh Mills and Clearview Mall are also closing. The once powerhouse retailer filed for bankruptcy back in May at the height of the pandemic. Folks tell us it is unfortunately another sad sign of the times.
It's a great hit. I mean, the mall has been closed itself for a number of years, but now with Penney's leaving, we only have a few other stores like, as you can see over here. I don't know. It's going to hurt West Mifflin.
And current workers at the Penney's tell me they're not entirely sure when their final day of work will be. In the meantime, I'm now tracking the community impact and talking with retired employees of the JCPenney here in West Mifflin for Channel 11 News starting at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting this afternoon in West Mifflin, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
Claims for first-time unemployment benefits dropped more than expected last week, with 1.2 million Americans filing. That's a drop of about 200,000 claims from the week before. First-time jobless claims hit their high at 6.9 million in the final week of March. Tomorrow is the self-imposed deadline for Congress to strike a deal on the next round of coronavirus relief, but there's no sign the two sides are anywhere close. Our Serena Marshall is in Washington, D.C. with a look at where talks stand.
Both sides remain in a stalemate when it comes to a new COVID package. Although they've said they want to reach a deal by the end of the week, they haven't even agreed to top-line numbers when it comes to some of the biggest items, and they remain trillions, with a T, trillions of dollars apart in those negotiations. It's likely to be a long, slow road ahead. Both sides continue meeting today, and perhaps areas of agreement are materializing. When it comes to the $600 unemployment benefit, Republicans have reportedly offered to extend it fully into December and then cut it down to $400 a week. And the White House is now offering up some money from their initial $0 for state and local governments. But liability shields, education, aid to farmers, and money for food stamps, all still to be hashed out.
We, again, want to see a whole package, and they know that we want the $600.
The president's chief of staff now threatening.
By Friday, if we haven't made significant progress and we're just too far apart, the president is prepared to take an executive action.
It's unclear what that would look like. The power of the purse does rest with Congress. Any executive action the president does or could take, unlikely to address the full scope of the pandemic's problems. Reporting from outside Washington, I'm Serena Marshall, Channel 11 News.
For the first time, Facebook has deleted a post by President Donald Trump. The company says the post violated its policy against spreading misinformation about coronavirus. It contained a false claim that he also made during an interview on Fox News.
If you look at children, children are almost, and I would almost say definitely, but almost immune from this disease.
Health experts emphasize, though, that while children are less vulnerable, they can get the virus and spread it to others. Twitter blocked the same content last night.
The driver lost control of a car and slammed into a bank in Allegheny West. You see a smashed window on the side of the Key Bank on Western Avenue. That impact was so strong, a tire came off the vehicle. The axle ripped apart. Only the driver was in the car and he was rushed to the hospital. Police are looking for a person who shot a man in Homestead. The victim was found on East 14th Street. Police say he ran there after he was shot somewhere else. The victim's name and condition have not been released.
The father of a convicted cop killer could spend several years in prison for meddling in his son's case. Our Trip Partners report a jury found Gregory Baucom guilty of witness intimidation. His son, Ramel Holt, was found guilty of killing New Kensington police officer Brian Shaw during a traffic stop in 2017. Baucom could spend a maximum of 4 years in prison. Police in Millvale are asking for your help to find a man accused of nearly beating his cousin to death. Police gave us this picture of Julio Gennaro. The 37-year-old man allegedly beat his cousin unconscious with a metal baseball bat. That attack happened Saturday. Gennaro is considered armed and dangerous.
This video shows the scale of the destruction caused by that deadly explosion in Beirut Tuesday. It killed more than 100 people. It injured thousands. More than 4,000 people were hurt, and up to 250,000 have been left homeless. The explosion also disabled the nation's main route for imports. Officials believe the explosion was caused by 3,000 tons of ammonium nitrate that was being stored in a warehouse. Allegheny County is expanding communication about the November election. The Elections Division launched an e-newsletter today to share information about what it's doing leading up to the election. It will come out every other week to start, and then more frequently as the election gets closer. Joe Biden will not travel to Milwaukee to accept the Democratic presidential nomination. This is over coronavirus concerns. Instead, the convention will be entirely virtual. The former vice president will speak from his home state of Delaware. And President Donald Trump's campaign also wants to move up the date of his first debate with Biden. Right now it is on September 29th in Cleveland. The Trump campaign says millions of people will have already voted by then, making the debate less relevant.
No one's pressuring you to do it. It's just how big your heart is, you know?
He gave up part of his liver to save a man with just months to live. Only on 11, how Facebook helped bring the two strangers together.
They jumped the gun and didn't give it a chance.
Parents and students upset because their school district canceled the football season. My school leaders say it was the toughest decision they've ever made.
We have rain pushing from the south toward the north. Up next, we're going to talk about your best chance for showers today.
You're streaming WPXI now. Channel 11 expands its streaming live newscasts. When other stations are national, Channel 11 News is local, right here at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on WPXI Now. Channel 11 Morning News brings you what's happening now.
I want to take you live here where there is a water main break.
What's new and what's next.
In a matter of hours, we'll know what school will look like for 23,000 children.
Count on Channel 11 News every morning.
What's new?
What's now and what's next every morning
on Channel 11 Morning News.
Touch him and hold his hand and hold my hand. It was a great feeling.
Doctors gave Alvin Jaworski only 6 months to live, and that was 8 months ago. But this week, He got the new liver he so desperately needed from this man.
No one's pressuring you to do it. It's just how big your heart is, you know.
Only Channel 11's Michelle Chavez spoke with the stranger who made a life-saving donation.
Yeah, I'm so thankful for God.
Alvin Jaworski didn't think he would get a liver donor in time.
I feel pretty good right now.
We've been following this story for several months now. When we first met Alvin, he was given 6 months to live. Strangers had rallied around him trying to get the word out. Then his 6 months were up, and this was Alvin with his final cry for help.
Am I going to get something to help here, you know? If I don't, that's the end of me and end of our life together, you know.
That help finally came from this 22-year-old stranger.
It's just kind of amazing that, you know, everything all just lined up correctly and ended up being the right match.
Dante Boggio says he thought about donating in the past, but eventually backed out.
I kind of told myself the chance ever came up again that I would do it.
Then he heard about Alvin through social media. He signed up and got the all clear. Both got their surgery this week and are now recovering. Alvin's wife says she's grateful for another chance with her husband.
He was sitting up in bed and he was smiling and he said, "Hello, I love you." And I just was like, oh, thank you, God. This is just such a miracle for us.
Doctors tell us Alvin was in a tough spot, not sick enough to be at the top of the transplant list, but if he got too sick, he would no longer qualify for a transplant. His only option was to spread the word, and it was thanks to that they found their donor.
Because it's a big ask, but I would say that you would be surprised at how much people really want to step forward and be helping them.
Now Alvin says he's so grateful to add a new member to his family.
That's what he'll be, my little brother forever. And I'm just so happy that Dante's come into my life.
Michelle Chavez, Channel 11 News.
The pandemic has made one significant change to that donor process. Patients and donors now have to be tested for COVID-19 before surgeries are performed.
The family of a former Pittsburgh Steeler plans to donate his brain for CTE research. Carlton Hasselrig's family hopes the donation will promote education and awareness. They say Carlton's last act will help fellow athletes. He died last month. Hasselrig played 4 years with the Steelers, earning Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro honors. He was 54 years old.
Public health officials across the country are under attack.
You did not listen to we the people.
She needs to be fired.
A person posted something to the effect, F her, F them, let's start shooting.
Pretty scary. Health officials are seeing personal attacks and almost daily, including death threats. It comes from pushback and protests against their work on coronavirus.
Imagine if protesters showed up at the home of the fire chief to protest the way they were managing a fire. That sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly what's been happening to local public health officers as they strive to do their job based on science.
More than 30 health leaders across the country have quit, lost their jobs, or retired. There are no reported threats against Pennsylvania's health secretary, Dr. Rachel Levine, but there have been negative posts on social media. Levine says she works at the pleasure of the governor and will continue to do so.
Pittsburgh public school leaders are taking action to make sure every student who needs computer access at home gets it. The district has an exchange program for students who have a school-issued device from the spring and for students who still need a device. Students who need a computer can pick one up from the district. Current devices will be shut off and will not work until they receive an update.
What I'd like to do is be able to give every 12th grader, every 11th grader, every 10th grader a device. We don't currently have enough devices to just hand out devices to everyone, but if you do need a device, come in and we will get you a device.
These are the 4 locations where computers can be picked up. Another location will be added next week. This information is also on our website and WPXI.com.
Channel 11 and 11 Cares are helping to make sure that students have what they need to head back to school. The Jerome Bettis Bus Stops Here Foundation is holding a Pack the Bus event. They're looking for used laptops or tablets for students. The drive is set for next Saturday, August 15th in the Stage AE parking lot from noon to 4.
You're
your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Happy Thursday. We've been mostly dry throughout the day. Now, later into this afternoon, we could see more activity. Already starting to see some right now as we move toward the south near Morgantown. Mostly some light rain, heavier downpours, and lightning just to the south of Morgantown. This is tracking toward the north and east, so Uniontown, Waynesburg, you could be seeing this activity pretty soon as it continues to move northward. And for today, we are again looking mostly dry, warming up into the lower 80s. So for today, most of the rain will be around the mountains, mostly to our east and to our south, where that system is that is creating all of the rain. Now, as far as thunderstorms, we again do have one right now near Morgantown, but it'll mostly be showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. But notice how most of us do stay dry. So a mostly dry day with a chance for a shower or two, again, mostly to our east. I'm thinking Newcastle, Beaver, maybe even toward Washington, staying on the dry side. But Pittsburgh, you could have a shower or two near your area. Just something to watch today if you do plan to be outside this afternoon and this evening. Even tonight, a few showers could be close by. For tonight, humidity will be increasing, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures looking nice and mild, dropping into the 60s. Around 64 degrees with a northeasterly wind at around 3 to 7 miles per hour. For tomorrow, a similar scenario. Some sun, some clouds throughout the day, isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Not really expecting severe weather, but some of those thunderstorms could be strong, including high gusty wind. Also some locally heavy rain like we're seeing on the radar to our south right now. 82 degrees for the high for tomorrow. Humidity, even though we're seeing some showers and we have that possibility for a few isolated showers, the humidity actually quite comfortable outside, kind of like yesterday. But tonight, humidity will continue to increase just in time for your Friday, where we're getting more muggy even into the weekend. Not only are we looking muggier, but our temperatures will continue to rise, getting into the 80s, upper 80s, and even close to 90 degrees as we go into the weekend. Why? Because we're going to have a wind direction shift, pushing in some warm air into our area, so that means more humidity, hotter temperatures, and you can see how hot it's going to get on our 5-day forecast. So actually today and tomorrow, temperature-wise, doing pretty good. And then we're in the mid to even upper 80s, pushing near that 90-degree mark on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine this weekend, even though we're kind of warm and muggy, still pretty nice to maybe get outside and find some activities, but back into the 90s. There it goes on Monday as we start the new work week with a chance for an isolated thunderstorm.
When it comes to the coronavirus, seniors are some of the most vulnerable people, and they could use some help. How a new kind of buddy program rapidly expanded in one Pittsburgh neighborhood.
Getting around Pitt's campus just got a little easier for students. The program offering free rides to more people new at noon. On Channel 11 Morning News, we bring you what's new, what's happening now, and what's next.
That means our newsroom is always searching for new details and new stories. It also means breaking. If it's happening now, I'm on it, bringing you live updates from the breaking news desk.
Our crews know the mission, too.
We should get this on air now.
Brand new confirmed information, preparing you for what happens next. How will news stories, weather, and traffic affect your day?
What's new, what's now, and what's next every morning on Channel 11 Morning News.
but he can read between the lines like Judge Judy.
Who says there's no such thing as a free ride? Pitt is offering them to all students, faculty, and staff. The university has been teaming up with the city's bike sharing program.
Channel 11's Liz Kilmer learned this year it will include just about everyone on campus.
If you're a Pitt student or staff member and don't have a bike, well, no worries. You can now rent these for half-hour trips at no cost. If you're avoiding a drive through Oakland or the struggle to find a parking spot, well, getting access to a bike just got easier if you're part of the Pitt community. Starting now through this school year, students and staff can take free half-hour trips with the Healthy Ride bikes spread across the campus. Users have to download the app and enter a code for the cost-free access, the result of a partnership between the campus and the Pittsburgh Bike Share. The free initiative launched last year for first-year students only and just extended to provide more folks on campus with sustainable active transportation.
It's a bigger campus and everything, but it's not that sprawled out, so to cut down on that traffic in the city and everything and make it safer for pedestrians and everyone, I'm all for it. I'm glad the university's doing it.
And we also spoke with a student on the campus as well, why she agrees that this is a great idea, and a report I'm working on for 5. Back to you.
Are now processing about 60% more than we were pre-COVID.
Why COVID-19 has one local company hiring as many others are facing layoffs.
It's a tough decision. One local school district just canceled its football season. We're talking with parents who say it's a setback for their kids.
WPXI Now. When a major story breaks, this is where you'll find 24-hour coverage. From the Channel 11 newsroom to our crews live in the field, we'll bring you the information you need right now. WPXI Now. Always on when you want the latest on breaking news.
Stop the music.
Sing along with the Flintstones and Happy Days.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on MeTV. Watch David Johnson and Lisa Sylvester on Channel 11 News 11 at 11.
Earlier, we told you Governor Tom Wolf is now recommending no high school sports until January. He hasn't made anything official, and the PIAA has said school sports could move forward this fall. Meanwhile, the Uniontown Area School District canceled football and soccer. That decision left some parents and student athletes very upset.
If not very disappointed. It's really a tough one to take right before the start of the season. Channel 11's Shelley Board spoke to a parent who is worried about the future of their child.
These desks will be empty when the new school year starts later this month, as school board members voted unanimously for online-only instruction. Now, because of that decision, this 5,000-seat stadium will also be empty on Friday nights. High school football fans were left in the dark Monday when Uniontown School District board members voted unanimously to cancel the upcoming season. Friday night lights are a staple here in Uniontown, but come August 22nd, when the 2020 Red Raiders football team should be kicking off here at Bill Power Stadium, those lights won't be on.
It was truly a tough decision. We felt it was in the best interest of our students and our staff and all of our families in our district too.
This decision was received by parents in the district with mixed emotions. While most understood that health and safety is foremost, some felt the district came to a hasty conclusion.
I agree with that 100% if the other districts were doing that too, but they're not. They jumped the gun and didn't give it a chance to see how practice would actually go.
Jeff Perkinson's son, Christian, is a junior lineman for the Red Raiders. He has been starting on the team since he was a freshman and has great potential to play in college.
He was very disappointed.
The reality, Perkins says, is that now Christian and some of his teammates, especially seniors, may not be able to fulfill his dream of playing football in college. And if they had any hope of transferring to another high school, the WPIAL squashed that by saying those players would be ineligible to play.
You have to showcase yourself if you want a scholarship. He does have another year, but some of the seniors, you know, it's sad that they can't play.
We recognize the positives that athletics have on our students, and we truly feel for our students that will miss this opportunity this upcoming school year.
Shelley Boards, Channel 11 News.
And as for other fall sports, specifically volleyball, the district is waiting for more clarification from the governor this week.
NFL players have until 4 this afternoon to opt out of the upcoming season. The Players Association agreed to shorten the opt-out window in exchange for concessions from the league. The new contract deal has yet to be signed. However, the players were informed Monday of today's deadline. The new deadline allows for players to opt out after Thursday due to medical or family reasons. Steelers season ticket holders can also opt out and request a full refund or credit for tickets by August 14th. Pittsburgh's Race for the Cure has been canceled. Now the race is going virtual. The event typically draws 15,000 people to Schenley Park. The kickoff ceremony will happen on September 13th on social media. Different events will follow for the next 2 weeks, and they include daily contests and prize giveaways. And you're encouraged to share stories, photos, and short video clips from your virtual races.
In a time of downsizing and cuts, one local company is actually expanding. It's looking to hire 100 people. Channel 11's Michelle Newell found out the reason for the business boom.
I'm standing in a room where thousands of loan documents are constantly being scanned in a day. And the reason why this company is expanding so much is because so many people are getting loans, so many people are getting refinanced because the interest rates are so low.
Our business is expanding faster than we can keep up with.
Business is booming.
So COVID has increased our level of business, therefore we're still hiring.
And expanding.
It's one extreme or another. You have multiple businesses laying people off, and then you have businesses such as ours, like title industry mortgage, that continue to hire because COVID has set it into an all-time record high.
VisioNet Systems went from operating out of a small space to moving into an entire building.
We're adding 75 new seats and in the process of renovating even our third floor.
The company processes loan documents for various loan and mortgage companies. Low interest rates and the need for extra cash is why VisioNet's services are in high demand right now.
If we don't process those documents, they're not able to receive their funds from their refinance in order to make purchases, pay for loans, whatever the case may be.
David King is a support specialist here. Like so many others, he has felt the impact of COVID-19.
My wife was laid off during this pandemic, and I wanted to make sure that I can be able to continue providing for my family.
King took a risk and decided to switch careers altogether. He was happy to land a job here.
I jumped on the opportunity right off the bat.
Between now and December, the company is looking to hire about 100 people.
We have entry-level positions with little to no experience required up to, existing experience in the mortgage industries.
And with expansion comes even more COVID-19 precautions. Hand sanitizer stations are throughout the building, among other things. I'm Michelle Newell for Channel 11 News.
Plenty of sunshine today.
Yeah, meteorologist Jessica Faith has her forecast now at Severe Weather Center of 11. Jessica?
And for most of the area, if you want to head outside, maybe for lunch and enjoy the nice mild conditions and the lower humidity, you are good. But if you're in Morgantown, it is pouring down. A pretty strong thunderstorm has pushed in, and this is to the far southern portion of our area. So you see the heavier downpours around Morgantown, where you see the reds and the orange and the yellow there, and even some lightning close by. This will continue to push farther to the north and east, moving farther into our area. But for most, this is what it looks like outside. Looking good out here in Pittsburgh, as you can see, viewing from our tower cam, and those temperatures looking good as well. Most are in the 70s, so most are still mild. Washington, you have warmed up impressively. You're at 80 degrees right now, but Pittsburgh 75, also 75 in Greensburg. And on the cooler side, Somerset at 70 degrees. We're going to continue to warm, not too hot today, but we do have higher humidity and higher heat on the way. More of those details coming up in just a few minutes.
You may have noticed more fireworks going off in your neighborhood this summer. The local community trying to put a cap on those celebrations.
And a warning from the Allegheny County Sheriff, how they're trying to keep traffic stops from turning into dangerous situations.
Hi, I'm Lisa Robertson, and we've been bringing you a special version of Local Steals and Deals, where we shine a spotlight on amazing companies and their passionate founders. Small businesses really are the backbone of America, and we need them to thrive now more than ever. With Local Steals and Deals, we bring you exclusive offers from these brands on products that make your life safer, brighter, and more fun at a time when we all really need it. Join us in making a difference. Simply pick up your phone and text USA to 65,000 to learn more.
Music is giving comfort to babies in the NICU. It's the perfect companion during the pandemic when family is limited. Local parents started the program after losing their child.
It makes us feel good to help other babies.
Spreading joy to the most vulnerable makes us proud to be from Pittsburgh.
Proud to be from Pittsburgh. Brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Great cars, great people. For a great deal on a Honda, visit shophonda.com.
When you want news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News at 5.
The Allegheny County Sheriff's Office is raising concerns over traffic stops. They say over the past few weeks, deputies walked into potentially dangerous situations when drivers mistakenly showed them their gun. Officials say the drivers mistakenly believed that they were required to retrieve, unload, or dismantle their firearm before an officer approached their car, but that is not the case. The Sheriff's Office says you're not legally required to inform law enforcement that you're carrying a firearm, but it is considered a courtesy. Under no circumstances, though, should you retrieve it. If your gun is in the glove box with your insurance or registration information, tell the officer before reaching for the documents.
There is a push to repeal the state law that made fireworks legal. New Kensington leaders say they want more control. The Trib that they want to set their own more restrictive laws and increase the penalties for violators. State Senator Jim Brewster, who represents that area, has also called for change. He's pushing for time limits so fireworks aren't going off all night long. The price for a dog license could be going up. If approved, it would be the first increase in more than 2 decades. The proposal would increase the cost of the license to $10 a year. Officials say it will prevent the state's Bureau of Dog Law from going into the red. License fees are the primary funding for the department that investigates puppy mills and disease outbreaks at kennels.
When it comes to coronavirus, seniors are some of the most vulnerable people, and they could use a little help.
Picking up groceries for folks, picking up prescriptions, sometimes even, making homemade meals.
How a new kind of buddy program rapidly expanded out of one Pittsburgh neighborhood.
We could see an isolated shower today. This weekend looks dry, but more humid. Coming up next, I'll let you know when it will feel the most humid.
You're streaming WPXI now, your source for original local shows. Get the inside scoop on all the hot events, entertainment, and celebrities in and around Pittsburgh every week. Stream Access Pittsburgh on demand anytime on WPXI Now.
On Channel 11 Morning News, we tell you what's new, what's happening now, and what's next.
News stories with new details.
Breaking stories, updated all morning, and developing stories to prepare you for what's next on Channel 11 Morning News.
Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist, Stephen Cropper, tracking the weather in your neighborhood.
Breaking right now, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has tested positive for coronavirus. According to the governor's office, he took a test as part of the standard protocol so he could greet President Donald Trump during a visit in Cleveland today. The governor's office says Governor DeWine has no symptoms of the virus and he is now quarantining for 14 days.
If somebody needs a hand right now, I think that you have to lean in. You have to help one another.
And that is the sentiment behind a new buddy system in Lawrenceville. Channel 11's Gabriella DeLuca found out who's organizing this help and how it rapidly expanded.
Several different community organizations, including one right here in Lawrenceville, they're all working together to find a buddy for people who need it most right now. During the COVID-19 pandemic, everyday tasks may seem impossible for people in vulnerable populations like the elderly and immunocompromised. But Lawrenceville United and community groups from across the Pittsburgh area are trying to lighten that stress with a buddy system for those who need the extra help.
Picking up groceries for folks, picking up prescriptions, sometimes even, making homemade meals and delivering it, and sometimes just checking in by phone and, seeing how people are doing.
It started with a call for volunteers, and the response was more than they ever expected.
We've received over 400 signups from neighbors who, stepped up to help. We've since matched over 60 folks, both in Lawrenceville, but across a bunch of neighborhoods.
Some of those other neighborhoods include Bloomfield, Garfield, Polish Hill, and Homewood.
I think it's amazing. I think we just have to really, we have to lean into community, and it's not anymore just about yourself. It's the impression that you have in your community.
At one point, buddies were even safely helping those who tested positive for coronavirus.
We actually have had a couple people who signed up because they tested positive and they knew they wouldn't be able to leave the house for a while and needed someone to come get groceries to them.
And even though there is no telling when the COVID-19 crisis will end, the future of the buddy system is expected to be long-lasting.
Neighbors, supporting neighbors and getting to know each other is applicable all the time, not just in a worldwide pandemic.
Lawrenceville United says that they have so many volunteers right now, but they could always use more help. So if you're interested, you can head to our website, WPXI.com, for the information. Reporting in Lawrenceville, Gabriella DeLuca, Channel 11 News.
Arnold Palmer Regional Airport has a new tool to keep travelers healthy. They're using light to clean the air. The airport sent us these pictures. It shows the new cleaning equipment. The Remy Halo system purifies air and kills bacteria, mold, and viruses by using ultraviolet light. The airport will use this equipment in its main terminal.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Looking mostly dry as we head into the afternoon hours, but farther south, the thunderstorm has tracked in around Morgantown. Maybe some light rain could slide toward Waynesburg. Heavier downpours, even a little lightning if it holds together toward Uniontown. And around Morgantown, they've had some heavier downpours. The action is there. In that last check, they've had around 5 lightning strikes around that area. Now, even though we may have the possibility for a few isolated showers today, we do need the rain. Here is the current drought monitor just released today, updated today, and notice the yellow color here. That means that we are abnormally dry in that tan color that you see around Butler and also areas farther south around Washington and Uniontown. Those areas are in a moderate drought. So we do need some rain. We have had less than average rain totals throughout this entire summer so far. And for today, we could again see an isolated shower or two, not really doing enough to relieve the drought in those locations, but also could impact your afternoon and also this evening. So getting pretty warm this afternoon, around 81 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds for today, some sun, some clouds. And again, we are mostly dry. So whenever we say isolated, that means just a few cities seeing rain while most of us stay dry. And for tonight, a few spotty showers continue, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. That will be toward the low end of the spectrum, though. A nice mild night. Temperatures dropping into the 60s, around 64 degrees, and mostly cloudy. That cloud cover and humidity will be building. And for your Friday, those temperatures warming up throughout the day into the afternoon hours, peaking into the lower 80s once again. Mostly sunny. I'll call it a mix of sun and clouds. Now, the dew points will be rising again as we go into the nighttime hours, but really nothing compared to what we'll see heading into the weekend. So for today, overall, nice and comfortable. Yes, we do have that chance for an isolated shower, but overall, if you're headed outside and you're dry today, it is a comfortable time to be outside. Getting more muggy as we head into Friday and also into the weekend. As we head into the weekend, not only is humidity rising, but those temperatures will be rising as well. So today, Today, tomorrow, comfortable in the lower 80s, right around where we should be for this time of year. Just have to account for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Looking dry this weekend, mid-80s, 85 on Saturday, 88 on Sunday. And that's not the end of the story, folks. Look at Monday. There it is, 90 degrees. Found its way back into the forecast for Monday with a chance for an isolated thunderstorm.
All right, thanks, Jessica. Now here's local steals and deals.
Hey, Lisa Robertson here with Local Steals and Deals. And here's the thing, I love to garden. Okay, growing a plant in the garden takes a long time. This is the Himama Grow Kit. You can literally have your own little garden of microgreens in your kitchen or in your house, anywhere near a window, and 7 to 10 days, poof, just add water, you're done. So cool. So here's the Grow Kit. It's everything you're gonna need. It comes just like this. I love this. I'm gonna show you the one I did because it's amazing. I love the bamboo frame, so it looks really great in my kitchen. Then you can see it comes with everything you need, right? You open this up and you get 2 Grow Kits. Look, it's so cute. Open here, and then it has all the instructions on it right there. And so you're gonna decide, do you want the broccoli or do you want the salad? And then you're gonna put it right in here, fill it with water, press it in, and then every morning run down. Wait, did it grow? Yep. Did it grow? Yep. 7 to 10 days, you have microgreens. I don't know why, but watching something grow is so much fun. So this is the one that I did right near my sink right here. You know what? There's not much sunlight here. And look at how this grew. You don't need much space. So if you have an apartment, you don't have to have a lot of sunlight. So if you're not facing the sun, this is something that your kids are going to love, you're going to love. And here's the great thing. Now, instead of going, oh, I really need to eat better, but never doing anything about it, it's the accessibility rule. Now it's right there by the kitchen sink. So I'm going to grab it and put it in a shake. Cut some microgreens off, put it in my sandwich. Cut some microgreens, put it on top of my salad. Microgreens are so popular, and if you price them, you know, they can be really expensive. Now you can grow them yourself in 7 to 10 days by simply just adding water. If you go to localsteals.com right now, you can get these for 30% off. I guarantee your family's going to love it. I guarantee you're going to run down every morning to see how it's growing, and I guarantee it's going to help you make your diet even more nutritious.
News is happening in your neighborhood. Channel 11 News is there.
We're in McCandless, Cranberry, and Butler. We cover news everywhere you live, not just downtown. We're in Aliquippa, Coraopolis, and Moon.
Bringing you stories that impact your town. That's what makes Channel 11 News different.
More local news from more neighborhoods. That's a fact. We're in Bethel Park, South Park, and Mount Lebanon. When you want news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News at 5.
Watch Channel 11 News at 6.
Followed by NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Distilleries are making changes after learning they have too much hand sanitizer. Early in the pandemic, hundreds of distilleries jumped on the hand sanitizer bandwagon after it became scarce. The New York Times is reporting demand is now down, so many distilleries are getting out of the business and back into their original business of distilling spirits.
Have you noticed it is costing more to put food on your table? Paying for the essentials is getting more expensive. The price of meat jumped more than 20% between March and June. Poultry and eggs are up more than 7%. Fresh vegetables and cereal more than 3%. Part of the reason is the outbreaks at food processing plants. It is also because people are eating out less, and when more people eat at home, the restaurants buy less food.
The food that is distributed to restaurants are packaged differently. They're usually packaged in huge lots. There are different cuts of meat than what you and I are used to in the grocery store.
And because of all of this, food banks across the U.S. are overwhelmed. Nearly 2 billion meals were distributed between March and June. More than 29 million Americans said they did not have enough to eat in July.
Keep an eye out for this. The next time you watch a Pirates home game, there are 2 PNC Bank tarps in the outfield bleachers. And anytime a Pirates home run hits the tarp, PNC Bank will donate $2,500 to Pirates charities and send an autographed item to a local frontline hero. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah. That's all for Channel 11 News at noon. Our next newscast is tonight at 5 o'clock.
You can get breaking news updates anytime on our streaming apps. Just search WPXI on Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon Fire. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Say Channel 11 News, 11 at 11 all the time.
But this is what it means.
It means you get 11 minutes of news and weather before the first commercial.
It means we deliver breaking news, local news happening now, and details about what's happened since 6.
All before